Our senior of the week is Andrew Quinn. Andrew is a broadcasting major from San Diego, California. Growing up, he always had a love for anything sports related.
Yeah, so growing up, as far back as I can remember, when I'm playing games with my friends like baseball, wiffle ball, flag football, stuff like that, I was always commenting on what was going on, always commentating. Growing up in San Diego, I listened to Matt Vasgersian call Padres games, and now he works at MLB Network. And, just growing up, listening to guys call football games, basketball games, baseball games, soccer, I was like, that sounds like something I'd be interested in doing. Oh man, I walked in here freshman year being like, I'm gonna be the next, Jim Nance, be on TV calling games, and then, you go into your first day with Dan, and he's just kind of like, all right, well, we're gonna take you through everything, and just learning what goes on behind the scenes, production control, learning how to edit, learning how to run prompter, TD, direct. All of that is just huge experience for me, and it's something that I wasn't expecting, but I knew the first time I ever did an interview here, I got a little nervous beforehand, but I knew that this is what I wanted to do. My favorite experience was putting together the Bracketology 2 show in 469. That was my favorite experience. I anchored that with Olivia Roberts, and we got to write our own script and kind of, make some jokes about March Madness and kind of like bring in the brackets and stuff like that, which is what I'm interested in. And Franny Boyle was our producer, and it was so much fun putting that show together. The show looked awesome. Our technical precision was really good that show, and it was just a lot of fun to put together, and that's probably been my favorite moment in GUTV, was putting together that show.
In the fall semester of 2018, Andrew had the opportunity to work with SWX, a local network for high school and college sports.
So that was awesome. I showed up there the first couple times I went to my internship. They basically just had me, helping out producing the shows, like putting in stories and stuff like that. But then they started sending me out once Eastern football got going with Rob Jesselson, and I got to follow that team all the way from week 2 up until they made it to the national championship. And so that was just a lot of fun, getting to know some of the players, getting to know Coach Best, really getting to follow that team. That was obviously a special team, making it all the way to the national championship. In 5 years, I hope I'm at least anchoring sports somewhere. I think that would be a good stepping stone for me. Obviously, I'd love it if I was doing play-by-play for a college or a minor league team by then, but you never know. It's a very, very crowded field. There's a lot of people that want to do what I'm doing, and so I think that if I'm anchoring in 5 years, that would be a good step for me. But obviously, if I'm able to get a play-by-play gig, that would be my dream.
Wherever Andrew ends up, he will undoubtedly make an impact in whatever role he may find himself in. For GUTV, I'm Eric Rosu.